very cool movie. Chuck Norris was such a badass in that. He really did an excellent job playing the badass Chicago Karachi cop. And I noticed in Action Fan 89's review of this movie that I knew this before he mentioned it in his review, that it was kind of similar to Above the Law, the first Steven Seagal movie. And it is, because both of these movies are directed by the same director, Andrew Davis. They were both shot in Chicago, and the two leads are Americans who know martial arts, and there were cops who didn't play by the rules. And also, the bad guy, the same actor played the bad guy in both movies. So every time I watch Code of Silence and I go watch Above the Law is, in a strange way, is kind of like a sequel. I know it's not a sequel, but that's what it looks like, and even the music, the scores in both movies were similar. So that's a strange thing. Every time I watch a Code of Silence and then I go to Above the Law, it's like Above the Law is like a sequel to that movie. And also, the director, Andrew Davis, also directed Steven Seagal in Under Siege, another classic action film. And Action Fan 89, I hope you do a review on that movie someday. I'm really looking forward to that. And also, John, Action Fan 89, I hope if you're watching, I noticed that intro you did on the situation going on with the action movie genre. I saw your intro, and I hope you haven't forgotten about that, because I'm sure everybody watching, I'm sure everybody's looking forward to that movie that you have about the situation going on with the action movie genre. And I appreciate you calling me the inspiration for you to do that. I hope you're still planning on doing that. If you're still planning on doing that, here's a little advice to you. If you're having trouble looking for people to interview on YouTube, just go to a nearby movie theater. Either people going into the movie or people going out, and ask them questions about the situation going on with the action movie genre. Do it that way if you're having problems. Find people on YouTube, because asking people near movie theaters are much easier. If you have any more questions on how to do this project, write to me anytime you like, okay? So I hope you haven't given up on that project, and good luck to you, man. And thank you for the question. Code of Silence is my favorite Chuck Norris movie. Thank you very much. Okay, your second question. What do you think of the Terminator Salvation film, Terminator 4? I'm really looking forward to it, because I mentioned this earlier in my Q&A, in the beginning of my Q&A. It's so interesting. I know Arnold Schwarzenegger's not in, and don't get me wrong. Now, I love the Terminator movies. Arnold Schwarzenegger, you can't top Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger made the series what it is. But this is more interesting because it focuses more on John Connor, the point of view of John Connor. Instead of him preventing Judgment Day, he's actually in Judgment Day, and he's fighting the war. So it's so cool to see that turnaround for the series, and it seems interesting. And I believe Christian Bale will do an excellent job as John Connor. I saw the trailer, and I just saw a TV spot just today, and I can't wait for it. I definitely can't wait. And I know Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't in it. It'll be cool. It'll be cool if you have a few scenes in it. But I even heard, like I mentioned earlier in the Q&A, that he's going to probably do a cameo or lend his voice to it somehow. So I'm looking forward to that. Where I am. So thank you for that question. Okay, number 3 from Action Fan 89. What is your favorite drink? I already mentioned this. I created this drink, Cranberry 7 Straight Up. Mixing cranberry juice with 7-Up. I'm going to mention this one more time. You take you pour in some 7-Up. then some cranberry juice, and then you drink it. Like I said before, if you guys would like to do video responses showing me your first reaction to the first time drinking it, just do video responses and tell me what you think. Show me your reaction. I would love to see your reaction to the first time drinking it. Okay? Okay, number 4 from Action Fan 89. What is your favorite comic book film? Comic book movie? Now, like the rest of you guys, I watched them all. All of them! Along with, of course, Iron Man. I really enjoyed that. But the one I truly enjoyed, and this is my top number 1 movie of 2007. Now I know some people, this movie got mixed reviews, but I don't care. I really enjoyed this. I thought the movie wasn't all that bad. I really had a blast watching this movie. Some people may call me crazy. Some people say, yeah, okay, cool. But I don't care. I just really enjoyed it. It was just a fun movie to watch. Ghost Rider. I really enjoyed it because I've heard of Ghost Rider, but I had no idea what kind of comic book hero he was. I mean, I was blown away at that this character, given the powers of evil, given the powers of evil to fight evil. He was a good guy using the powers of evil to fight evil. And Nicolas Cage, I know he's a huge comic book fan. He grew up on all the comic books. He was a comic book freak, and even his real name, Nicholas Coppola, because he's like one of the ancestors of Francis Ford Coppola, the director. And he changed his name based on the character of a comic book with the name Cage. Nicolas Cage. Nicholas Coppola to Nicolas Cage. And I understand that the playing Ghost Rider was a dream role for him, and he really deserved it. He really put that character of Ghost Rider on the screen. I hope he does a sequel to that, because I really truly enjoyed the original. And also, one of the things that was good about it was, of course, Eva Mendes. She made the movie even hotter than Ghost Rider's head. Oh boy. Okay, the last and 5th question from Action Fan 89 is, what do you think of Mel Gibson's return to acting in a new thriller due this fall? I haven't heard of Mel Gibson's new movie, but I kind of understand what you're trying to say. It's kind of, I understand the stuff he went through with his DUI arrest, drinking and driving and bashing Jews and all that stuff. Now, I love Mel Gibson. I love Lethal Weapon and the Mad Max movies, I love Mel Gibson. I understand people kind of lost respect for him after what he did. But it's been 3 years now since that happened. The only celebrity around we're focusing on right now is Christian Bale. and that's strange, because if you look at both Christian Bale, it was kind of similar to Mel Gibson a little bit. Before there was Christian Bale, it was the whole thing was on Mel Gibson. So it's kind of an old thing now, So I believe Mel Gibson has a chance to redeem himself after what he did. But I'm going to say this, just like I said with Christian Bale earlier in this Q&A. The guy made a mistake. He fucked up. Give the guy a break. You I understand it's hard to forgive people sometimes. You don't know. You're not sure if they're telling the truth when they apologize. But just go with it for now. I have not heard of Mel Gibson's new movie, but I'm gonna look it up, and if it looks good, I'll definitely check it out. I love Mel Gibson. So Action Fan 89, thank you very much for the questions. You are a very intelligent person when it comes to movies, and you really enjoy, and that leads you, and that's one of the reasons why you deserve to be part of the Old School Losers Club, because you truly respect the old classic films, and I really appreciate you for everything, for all the questions and everything, all the reviews that you have done. We all do.